Hi everyone, my name is Aurora and welcome to this video. Today we're taking a closer look into one of my special occasion outfits that I wore last week when I went to meet Maya Beus, this famous fashion illustrator from my home country. The reason why I got to meet her was because I won one of her prints on a giveaway on Instagram, but we'll talk about that in the end of the video, so please stay tuned for that. But now, first, we're gonna talk about the outfit. There is pressure when you want to look, fashionable and slaying and all that, and then there is pressure when you want to look fashionable when you're meeting a fashion illustrator. The stress, I can't stress it enough. The stakes are high, let me tell you that. So, of course, in the end, it didn't turn out that way. The fashion illustrator herself had a hoodie and some jeans, and she looked wonderful. But I had a bit of anxiety myself and wanted to prove myself that I am someone who is fashionable. So that's why I went all the way, of course, into this very dramatic outfit. And it worked. She said she liked it, so there is that. But I hope you like it as well and that it will inspire you to maybe find something similar in your own closet. I know that this look isn't for everyone, it isn't for every day and all that, but I really enjoyed wearing it. I felt super powerful in it, and I hope it will be fun for you to watch in the end when I try it on. So the thought process behind thinking about what I'm going to wear that day was I needed something dramatic. That was my first, a demand for my outfit, that it is very dramatic, that is effective. So that's exactly what I did. I cheated a bit, I guess, because most of the times when I think about dramatic, I think about my Matrix splitted coat. So that's exactly what I went with. This splitted coat is something that I got 2 years ago when I was, just finishing up my shopping before starting retail detox. I love this coat. I get so much wear out of it, mostly as an overcoat. But in this occasion, I decided to actually wear it as a dress. I button it all the way down and almost all the way up, and just let it loose. When you're walking in this, it gives you that dramatic flair, and I just love it so much. I knew that I couldn't go wrong with wearing this, and I was right. But it was quite cold that day, so I couldn't just go out and about in that coat because I wore it as a dress. So I had to grab my actual coat, and that would be my trusty black coat that is super simple, a bit structured but not too much, and it's quite warm. I wear it over the other coat as an actual coat. When it comes to the shoes, I picked my trusty over the knee ankle boots that are made from fake suede. I love these boots, they're super comfortable, and I knew that I had to walk a bit because we met on the other part of the town, so I had to wear something both comfortable and fashionable, and these boots are always my choice in winter months. And of course, since it was so cold, I had my black scarf, I had some black stockings, some black socks over the stockings just in case, and also I had my bag. The bag that I chose was this office tote bag that I have for 2 years now, and I love wearing it wherever I need something structured, simple, and super elegant. I specifically chose this because it's so structured. I needed it as a contrast for this super flowy coat that I wore as dress, and for everything that is just swarming in fabrics. So this is something that was just as a contrast to make it all balanced and to make it more impactful. The reason why I needed the bag in this size and not something smaller is because I actually got something from Maya as well. My love language is giving gifts, what can I say? And I just can't bear to get something if I can't give something in return, no matter how small it might be. So on the day she told me that I won her print, I actually took my beautiful plant. I chopped few pieces off and I let it grow the roots in water. So when we finally met, I bought that piece of plant with me and gave it to her. I really believe that giving someone something that costs you nothing but your time and energy is the most you can give to people, because you can't get back that time, you can get back that energy, and if you show to people that you think about them and that you care about them enough to give something like that, it it bounces back to you. And I think that's a great way to live generally. So no matter if someone is someone that I'm close with or someone that I just met like Maya, I always try to do something like that to give them a sign that they matter to me, and that this, you know, relationship as a whole matters. So so there is that. I know that some people aren't big gift givers, especially in sustainable circles and minimalistic circles and all that, because you don't want someone bringing something that you don't need into your home. But that's why I always think about these little things, such as plants or drawings or something like that, that have more of a sentimental value than actual materialistic value. So they are not clutter in your home. They are something that you want to have in your home because it brings you joy. There is a big difference between something that is just clutter and something that brings you joy. So that's something to keep in mind as well. It's not the same if you just go and buy something, and if you actually take time to make it or to better it or something like that. And now let's see the actual fashion illustration, the first illustration that I own. I'm a proud owner. I'm not gonna lie. I never thought that I would be someone who actually has fashion prints in her home. I thought that that was something so far from my realm of possibilities that it's just not funny. And I can't just express how happy I am that I was wrong, because this illustration will always remind me that it's okay to try new things, to go back through all your to go back to your old hobbies, to expand your worldview, to try out new things, to allow yourself to feel things that you feel, because those things will find you. No matter is it the second day or a week after that or a year later, but those things will find you and they'll get back to you. The same thing goes with this illustration. I started following Maya around a year or two when I started drawing again, because, you know, pandemic made me do something for myself and not just for my academic and professional growth. And her profile inspired me so much because she has this quite unique style actually of drawing for our region. So that's why I was so drawn to her. And if you told me then that I would meet her in person, that we would drink coffee and tea together, and that her illustration would be in my home, I wouldn't believe you. And that's okay, that's one of the wonders of life. And, you know, in these times when there is so much pain and bad news and doomsday scrolling and all that, I really need these little things that just make me keep on going, that show me that there is still hope, that there is still art and joy in this world, that we are allowed to feel those things, that not everything has to be as cold, as rational, and as fearful as it is. So there is this piece of life philosophy, if you will, that you can follow or not, you know, your own boss, so you don't have to listen to me. But now let's see the actual illustration. It is one very sexy figure, I must say, and I love the face. I love the shape of the dress. I love these cute little shoes. And I will probably cherish this forever. In a year or so, we are planning a big move, and I told her about it. And we agreed that this is something that I will, put away so that I can actually put it up in our new home is one of the first pieces of decoration. Things like that make the home feel like home. I'm super excited to see where this illustration will fit in our new home one day, and in the meanwhile I will, keep it close and try not to ruin it in some way, like with, I don't know, with moist or dust or something. I have to protect it by all means necessary. But yeah, there's that's the illustration. This short video was mostly, for me to have a memory to look back on the day that I met Maya, on the day that I got my first fashion illustration, because now I believe that this was just the first of many illustrations that I will own in my life, because I needed to break that barrier of thinking that that was something that was out of my reach, that was something that I couldn't get, that it was something that I shouldn't even ask for or try to get or something like that. Now I'm proven that I do deserve such nice little things that just their whole purpose is actually to bring you joy and nothing else. So there is that. I hope that the outfit inspired you to try something dramatic for yourself. I hope that you will meet your own heroes and models and people that inspire you, and that you will be able to learn from them as much as you can. And please remember that giving your time and energy to someone is both the least and the most that you can do. So please do it whenever you can for whoever you can. And I hope you're surviving these difficult times. It's ironic to even say difficult times because we've been over the difficult parts, a few years ago now, and things are still going down the hill. And I myself, as a historian, a sociologist, can't look away because I see what's happening and I feel like I can't do anything but watch and keep track of everything, so that when it's all over we can reconsider our ways of life and everything. I hope that you are safe wherever you are. I hope that you're not frightened by all of this, even though most of us should be frightened because of this. And I just hope that everything will be over soon, that we'll create this new normal for ourselves where we'll be more free and more happy and fulfilled with all of the things that bring us joy and not all the things that we have to do to make other people happy. So there is that. If you want to see more of Maya's illustrations, I will link her Etsy store, her Instagram page and website in the description so that you can find her more easily. I encourage you strongly to purchase her prints because, she's a small artist from a small country and every bit of help helps. And I just want to quickly personally thank Maya for meeting me, for giving me this illustration of her, and I just hope that someday we'll meet again. If you enjoyed watching this video, no matter if you're new or old, please hit that like button, and also if you're new, please hit that subscribe button so that we can grow even more. We're this close to 5,000 views on my first ever video. I'm having my fingers crossed that we'll pass that 5,000 mile mark on my birthday, or before that even, which is in around 2 weeks. So please, if you haven't checked that video out, go now and click on it so that you can participate in giving me this amazing gift. Please hit that subscribe button and I will see you some other time. Bye!